hit the thumbs up, that's a like. Then hit subscribe and hit that bell. Hey boys and girls, Mr. Smith here today with my friend Pete the Cat. And today I'm going to show you how easy it would be for you to do a drawing of Pete the Cat, April showers bring May flowers. Now here in the United States, we get a lot of rain in most parts of the country during the month of April, and this brings May flowers. So that's what I decided I was going to make the subject of today's drawing. Now I'm also going to put a link for a free downloadable coloring page that you can download with your parents' permission of my drawing today, just in case you have any problems with this drawing today. Otherwise, get your pencil, your paper, whatever you have to draw with, and get ready to sit down and draw with Mrs. Smith and Pete, and we're going to have fun drawing Pete, April showers bring May flowers. I want to say one last shout out to my buddy Cruz in Phoenix, Arizona. I hear he loves to sit down and draw with Mr. Smith. So Cruz, get your stuff ready, and I'll be anxious to hear that you had a good time drawing with Mrs. Smith. All right, boys and girls, let's get started. Let's go. Okay, I'm making a curving line at the top for the top of his umbrella. I'm making a smiling face for the bottom of Pete's face and a frown on top of that. It looks like an eye for the top of his head. I'm making two more curving lines for his two ears. Now I'm going to make two more smiling faces that almost go across both sides of his face for his eyes. I'm going to connect the tops. Look like they have two footballs for his eyes. I'm making some more curving lines for his cornea and his pupils. Now I'm making a straight line going across and another curving line going across, connecting for his nose. I'm going to make some wavy lines for the bottom of Pete's umbrella. Now I'm going to make the very top of his umbrella, which is another curving line, and I'm going to go down underneath his face and start making his body. It looks like two curving lines curving into each other. Now I'm making two ovals for his feet. And then I'm going to make his curly cute tail, curling all around, going back to his body. Now I'm going back up to the umbrella and I'm going to make the stick that comes from underneath. Now I'm going to make his arm and his paw coming out from his body so that I can connect that to the curving part of the umbrella. And I want you to see that the little handle part, the curving part, comes out. All right, we got Pete. Now I'm going to make his 5 or 6 whiskers on each side. They're not straight, they're always curvy. And very fun to draw. Now I'm making a wavy line for the grass and another one on the other side. Up top, I'm going to make some more fluffy clouds. Just making them nice and fluffy and puffy, moving around in nice curving movements. I want to start making some flowers. You can make any kind of flowers you want. I always like making the stems and the leaves first, and then I work on the buds. You can make circular shapes, you can make curving lines and tulip shapes. Any kind of flowers that are easy for you to draw, it's your choice, flower choice. As you see, I'm making the petals and I'm just making like oval shapes and I'm connecting them to a circle. Then I want to make my stem and my leaves. And I'm going to make one more. This one's going to have larger petals. And I'm going to do almost the same thing on the opposite side of Pete. Now you can do the same or different as you're working on your flowers. And as you see, Mr. Smith even corrects some things. Sometimes he has something he doesn't like. I'll go back in and use my eraser to fix it. It's no problem using an eraser. Sometimes we put something down that we don't like, but the nice thing about pencil, you can always go back and correct it. I'm starting on the other side with my tulip. I got the top part, I'm putting the leaves in. I'm making my next flower. Starting with the center circle, putting the little buds around my stem, and then my leaves. And my last flower. I think this one's going to have larger leaves. And bring my stem down. All right. Now I'm going to make my little water drops so it appears that it's raining. Each one is slightly, some are small, some are large, but they look like drops of water. You're just making a curving line at the bottom and it comes to a point at the top. And you make some small, medium, and large. And later on, that'll be one thing that you can decide on how you want to color it. I'm putting the lines in for my umbrella because we're going to have all different primary colors. Some primary, some secondary. Now it's outline time. You see, I got this going real fast. Going in with my marker so I can see all my lines clearly. Once I finish outlining in black marker, then I'm going to take my drawing and add color from my iPad. So I will take this drawing, take a picture of it, and put it into my iPad, and I will add color. You can add color any way that you choose to, whether you want to use marker, crayon, or even paint, depending on what you have. All right, I got my buddy Pete with me. I'm adding color. I'm putting my sky in first. Then I'm going to start adding color to my grass and my flowers and his umbrella. See, I got some secondary and some primary colors in there. Now I'm getting ready to add some color to blue to Pete. I'm gonna put my eyes in. Pete's sitting next to me so calm. Looks just like him, doesn't it? Only difference is I don't have his sneakers on. Now I'm putting some slight color into my water drops, raindrops, and my flowers. And you gotta stay to the end. I got a little animation in here. Really makes it look nice. Continuing with color in my flowers. Now I know you can't add color as quick as me, but I want you to sit back and enjoy adding color to your drawing. Sometimes I think the coloring part is one of the most fun parts about creating art. I like doing drawings, but I like coloring too. Now, in case you have any problems or want to do this again and don't feel like drawing it all the way, just go and look at the bottom of my YouTube video, and there's a downloadable link where you can download a copy of my black outline drawing, and you can color it in any way you want to, just like that. Showing you how quickly I can throw that color in there. Oh boy, it's almost there. Well, I'll tell you, boys and girls, I've had a great time with you today. I love drawing Pete. Pete is one of my favorite characters to do. Now I do want to mention that Pete the Cat is a fictional character cartoon cat created by American artists James Dean and Kimberly Dean. And they have written a series of books about our buddy Pete. So you go to the library and get some of those books. But I just love drawing Pete, and all my kids love Pete. And I think one of the reasons is he's very easy to draw. He's made up of a whole bunch of curving lines, and it makes it real simple to draw. Alright, I'm throwing a little shadow in here underneath of Pete. Put a little texture on my grass. And I think I'm just about done. And oh boy, umbrellas spinning, flowers are blooming, the rain's coming down. We even got butterflies underneath the umbrella with Pete. Well, boys and girls, I've really enjoyed you today. Come back and see me sometime. See you later. Take care. Bye-bye.